Xinyu County, Zheng Manor. Phew, how is it? It'll be hard for the baby to live past 20 years old. That's the constitution he has. Is this a punishment from the heavens? Because he's a child that caused his mother to die due to his birth? Zheng Manor. Patriarch Zheng Damyung. I can't believe you're telling a physician that. Also, how could you say that of your own child? One who will die young. The 9 yin severed meridians. Never in my life have I seen anyone with their Baihui acupoint open to such an extreme. Are you referring to the acupoint on top of the head? Yes. If the Baihui acupoint is too open, one will die soon. People usually call that deity ascension. Deity ascension? Isn't that something that Taoists who are very powerful do when they depart for the heavenly realm? You believe that nonsense? I don't know if you've heard of absolute martial masters using the upper meridian of their heads. That's using the Baihui acupoint. That so-called deity ascension is when someone gets too drunk on the energy of the great nature that came from the heavens and earth and dies because they cannot withstand it. I see. It seems I'm right that this is heavenly punishment. How could you call yourself a father? It's time for you to go back, physician. I'll get the chief steward to pass you your pay. I don't need it. If he had grown up in the unorthodox sects and demonic faction, he would have become the heavenly demon. If he had grown up in the Shaolin Temple, he would have been able to use the 72 elite training methods of the Shaolin Temple 2 times over. But yet, he was born as a hated child in such a place. He'll die in the countryside young, without any way to survive, unless he achieves enlightenment on his own. Decades later, Zheng Manor. Ever since my deceased father, a disciple of the Zhongnan sect's Seon Jeomja, founded this clan, I've dedicated my whole life to bringing revival to our clan. If our clan becomes famous throughout the world, I will have inherited the ultimate technique of the Zhongnan sect. How could I close down our clan business? I'm really glad that at least my son followed in the footsteps of my deceased father and managed to join the Zhongnan sect. Brother, congratulations. Congrats, brother. To think you'd become a disciple of the Zhongnan sect. It's truly incredible. Everyone, raise your glasses. Father, Yanshin isn't here yet. I told him to stay at the training ground. It's better for him to not be here on such a joyous occasion. He would bring ill omens. Finally, I've completely mastered the Zheng clan's movement art. With the movement art, I can stimulate my muscles with energy, then compress it. My body can't get any stronger than this. Will I have a longer lifespan now that I have a stronger body? The movement art. Yanshin, you created a martial art? Yes, brother. I didn't create it from scratch. I simply redeveloped our clan's exclusive martial art. Don't take this the wrong way. Yes, brother. It'd be better if you didn't tell anyone about this. You want me to learn the martial arts you made? What if I experience energy deviation while learning it and die? Will you take responsibility? How dare you mess with the clan's exclusive martial art? Are you out of your mind? Do you think you're the clan founder or something? A clan founder. Someone who creates martial arts. A founder of a martial group. I've never thought of myself as anyone like that. I never thought much about creating martial arts. I just wanted to become healthy and live with everyone. It's about time. It's about time they arrived. Where are they all going? Oh, I think today's the day the martial masters of the Zhongnan sect visit. The Zhongnan sect, one of the 9 great sects in the world. They are one of the twin walls that are known as the strongest groups in Shaanxi alongside the Manhwa sect. The place where the deities of swords are at. I wanted to meet them in person. Is the reason I can't even show my face to our clan's important guests. Because I caused my mother's death with my birth? This is the patriarch's order. My father ordered this? I'm sorry, Master Yanshin. Maybe it'll be fine if I see them from afar. I'm sure I'll be able to learn something from such skilled masters. I'd wonder who's here. Probably not the Sky Sword Dragon, right? Maybe an elder? If people like them really visited our clan, it'd be an honor for this clan. They're here! Oh, the warriors masters of the Zhongnan sect have arrived. A noble race. They're known in books to be a mysterious race that can live on forever. Humans think of them as deities. And that energy around her, the core energy condensed in one's body, is being exuded out of her body naturally. I'm utterly honored that you would visit our humble clan. I am the patriarch, Zhang Daemyung. I'm grateful for such a welcome and hospitality. I'm Yo Il-shin, an elder of the Zhongnan sect. A noble race elder of the Zhongnan sect? Forgive me for not recognizing a deity before me. Please raise your head. I am not here to boast of my status. You have come such a long way. I apologize for my disrespect. I can't believe I kept the sword deities of the Zhongnan sect waiting outside. I'll bring you inside. A noble race on top of being an elder of the Zhongnan sect. How long has she lived? This way, please. Oh, that child is my third son. He has really bright eyes. He looks very smart. I'm truly sorry. My third son isn't very well-mannered. He's not well-mannered? Yes. It is embarrassing, but he's a troublemaker in our family. I've gained a new perspective after seeing the energies of the Zhongnan sect's martial masters. I had nowhere else to climb after training in the Zheng clan's movement arts and was wondering about what I should train in. I guess it'd be good to try training with swords. This place is better than I thought. Yes, you're right. With this much earth energy, the Tyrant Sword Tribe would want this place. They'll definitely come to this place, so it'll be good for us to plan a counterattack. But that'll result in the sacrifice of this clan. Can't we just attack and destroy them before they cross the walls? It'd be great if that happens, though. Within the Tyrant Sword Tribe, they're the most problematic bunch. Don't let your guard down and keep your sword aura sharp. But I keep recalling that child from just now. He clearly stood out among the rest. What a strange child. It's strange. Why is my Baihui acupoint so open? Although I wasn't able to meditate for a year since I was focused on training my body via the Zheng clan's movement arts. The amount of energy that goes through my head has gotten even greater. At this rate, I think I'll have less than 5 years before I lose my consciousness. If that happens, that means I have less than 5 years to live. I'm scared. Even though I've completely mastered the Zheng clan's movement arts, I can't stop this? What's happening? I feel an ominous energy coming from that side. Something's off. The closer I get, the stronger the scent of blood is. It's also way too quiet. A trap formation? Didn't even realize something like this was happening within the Zheng Manor. Was it because of the trap formation? They're all part of the Zheng clan. Do the culprits possess overwhelming martial prowess? Wait. There's someone alive still? If you managed to stay alive, you should have stayed hidden instead of crawling out. Guess he's got a short life. Send him to the afterlife. Is that so? I'm only killing you because I was ordered to. Don't blame me for this. You. Who are you? The third son of this clan. Who? You bastard. Scripture of origin ability. This was my first time training the delightful sword, but I get how it works now. Pretty impressive. These idiots lost because they let their guards down. Even then, it was surprising. How can you be so good at it despite your age? Did you train the delightful sword all your life? Are you from the Blood Flame cult? No, those guys are on the ground here. I'm from the Tyrant Sword Tribe. The Tyrant Sword Tribe and the Blood Flame cult too? The 13 Skies are said to be the most cruel and most powerful sect in all of Miram. You're telling me that the Blood Flame cult and the Tyrant Sword Tribe, which are both part of the 13 Skies, are here? Why? What kind of business would two organizations of the 13 Skies have here? It's none of your business, seeing as you're answering my questions rather than attacking me. Do you know about me? What? I'm asking if you know that my family is a part of the Desolate Fortress, the best branch sect in Miram. That's why, if you kill me, it would be a pain for you even if you are a part of the Tyrant Sword Tribe. Isn't that right? That man is from the Zhongnan sect. Elder Yo Ilshin? She is known as the deity of the sword. So, for her to be in such disarray, who is the enemy then? Who is it? He is exuding such ominous energy. My head feels light just from the eye contact. Tribe leader. Then, that man is the Tyrant Sword Tribe leader and is considered an unorthodox master of the 13 Skies. He is considered a harbinger of disaster in Jianghu. Why is a man who is considered an equal to a patriarch of one of the 9 great sects in a place like this? Either way, at this rate, we are all as good as dead. Then let me test myself. Can you kill me even if I do this? You crazy bastard. Enough. Your spirit is greater than all those here combined. Wondering who he was praising? I'll let you live. You mean you can't kill me? Because I'm the only grandson of the former Divine Sword Squad leader of the Desolate Fortress. That child is the former Divine Sword Squad leader's grandson, the Divine Sword Squad, which is the best in the Desolate Fortress. The Desolate Fortress, created by the Imperial family in order to prevent conspiracy by the Miram forces. It's definitely not a good idea to get involved with them, but that is not the reason I'm letting you live. I like you. Our temperament and spirit. They are what a powerful martial artist in Jianghu needs. If you weren't related to the Desolate Fortress, I would have taken you in as my disciple. I'll give you one day. Leave this place. I do not permit any other sects or clans to step foot on this land. I will always be open to have a duel with you. Find me when you are ready to get revenge. Father, I'm Yanshin. Why are you so strong? This is the Zheng clan movement arts, which I created and mastered. You created it? You created a martial art? I made it using the clan's cultivation technique, though. What did you just say? How dare you mess with the clan's exclusive martial art? Are you out of your mind? Do you think you're the clan founder or something? Could it be from back then? I see. The Zheng clan movement art. I was so ignorant and foolish. Third son created the sacred art of the Zheng clan. You have the qualities of a founder. You're my son. Father. Master Yanshin, Chief Steward. How's Haya? She's safe. She's simply been sleeping after her acupoint got blocked. It seems her acupoint was blocked to knock her out. And then she was hidden so the killers wouldn't find her. Brother, raise Haya in the Zhongnan sect. She has exceptional affinity with the 5 elements, so they'll take her in. What about you? I'll look after myself. Sir. Elder, are you leaving now? Now that the tyrant sword tribe leader has gotten involved, I must report this fact to the Zhongnan sect without delay. What about you? Going to the desolate fortress where your mother's family is? I don't have anywhere else where I can go and grow stronger at. How about coming back with me to Zhongnan Mountain? I would strongly recommend that. To receive such an offer from an elder of a great sect, I'm truly honored. I wanted to recommend that you become the sect leader's disciple. A disciple of the sect leader? That would be possible for you. The direct disciple of the Zhongnan sect leader would be able to learn the absolute sacred art. More importantly, the Zhongnan sect leader is one of the few top martial masters of the top 10 swordsmen in the world. But I won't forget the great kindness you've shown me. However, I must apologize. Don't worry about it. I simply wanted someone talented like you. That's probably what the tyrant sword tribe leader thought too. The doors of the Zhongnan sect will always be open for you. Please remember that. I have a question for you. I know that you're one of the older people among the noble races. Do you know of the method to get the fruit of the world tree? The fruit of the world tree? The fruit of the world tree is protected by the desolate fortress leader, whom the emperor has acknowledged as the king and a peer. It's said to give eternal life and youth to those who eat it. It's a treasure of the heavens. Wouldn't I gain more life in my short lifespan if I eat that? I haven't even lived half my own lifespan, so I have no authority over the world tree. All I know is that the desolate fortress leader is able to give that to other people. In that case, I must go to the desolate fortress. It won't be easy to get it. That's a sacred item. Even for us noble races, I don't know any other way, so it can't be helped. All I can do is become the divine sword squad leader and achieve great feats. I'll cheer you on from afar. I'll have to take my leave first to bring the updates to my sect. Cliff Swordsman and Neutral Spirit Fist will help with cleaning up this place. Sirs, I'd like to thank you again for your help. No need for that. It's your duty. Plan, and you could say that we played a part in this tragedy. Yonshin. An apology won't cut it for everything that has happened to you in our clan. When we meet again, I'll try to be an older brother to you. I'll do my best. I hope that you'll survive too. While you'll be learning the Zhongnan sect's martial arts at a slightly later age, you are not exceptional. At least, that's what I see. You must train like your life depends on it. I'll remember that. Uncle Yanshin. Protect Haya. Chief Steward, where are you going? There are small branches of the Zheng clan in various places within Nanyang. Since the bloodline of the Zheng clan is alive, I'll look after the remaining clan assets. As you know, I'm heading to the desolate fortress. I hope we can meet from time to time. Since the Chief Steward knows martial arts, he'll be of help. Yes, Master Yanshin, I hope you live a comfortable life. Please take care of yourself. He hopes that I'll live a comfortable life? Have I ever heard any of the Zheng clan descendants say that to me, after being taken in by the previous patriarch? Xinyu. I'm finally here. The desolate fortress is truly incredible. People from all over Central Plains would gather here with big dreams because of them. The boss here struck the jackpot. He said he's out of liquor to sell. It's been really chaotic in the restaurants these days. The martial artists that came to take their entrance tests are always drunk. There's an entrance test in the desolate fortress? Was there such a thing? Are you here to take part in the entrance test too? Eon Wanchang. What about you? Oh, I haven't introduced myself. I was just fascinated to see a challenger younger than me. I'm Hian Wanshang. I came from Shaanxi, a faraway place. Xinyu County. You came from somewhere nearby. Your journey here must have been easy. I had to fight green forest bandits and swim against the pirates of the pirate fortress. The water martial arts of the pirates were really vicious. Well, my journey was indeed pretty easy for me. How about becoming friends and sharing information about the test if we have any? There's a test? What? You didn't know? It's known as the Desolate Fortress Trial. The Desolate Fortress is quite different from the usual martial art groups. Just as those who want to become a government official must be well versed in both martial arts and literature, there's a test just for joining the Desolate Fortress. So that's why so many people are gathered here. No matter if you have foundations or not, the moment you join them, opportunities and teaching will be provided to you. It's no wonder that every martial artist is swarming here. There are countless people who have learned various martial arts so that they can pass the test. Desolate Fortress, the strongest martial group in the world, and the place of martial arts that causes everyone's heart to inevitably race. People would say that if you want to take on the world with just one weapon, go to the fortress. Since the imperial family that rules over the Central Plains would make their move in order to control the martial art groups, all the elixirs and advanced martial arts gathered from all over the world are waiting in there. Some people say that the great sects with traditions are better, but they don't know what they're saying. How could martial groups created by mere commoners be stronger than the Desolate Fortress? If that were possible, they would be able to create an empire and be the emperor. I see. Almost nobody has been able to pass the Desolate Fortress trial in one try. Is that so? I might be 1 in 1,000 that passes, but they're usually the next generation leaders of reputable martial art clans that are rising in the world and gaining fame. And that brings me to this. How about taking the test with me tomorrow? You're so easygoing. I knew you'd be okay. It might be confusing for you on your first try, but you just need to follow me. I might not look like it, but I'm glad I can join as long as I just pass the test. I didn't want to ask my mother's family for help since I don't know where they live or even what they look like. Let's go. This is the Desolate Fortress. You're 13? Yes. About the first exam. You will pass if the exam supervisor accepts your plaque, but you'll fail if he tells you to return it to the reception. The second exam is a tournament. Is there a third? It's an interview with the Desolate Fortress's lord. The lord himself? Yes. There are martial artists who come to Yang Yang just for that chance. A conversation with an absolute master like him is an incredible opportunity. They hope to receive some kind of profound understanding. The first exam is about swift sword arts. Demonstrate one swing with the fastest sword technique you have, and he shall watch and judge. I'll go first. You just have to show a fast sword technique. Seems simple enough. Well-polished spirit. He's strong. He's even stronger than some of the vagabonds I saw on the way here. Goodness, that man feels a bit different. I don't think I saw it. I only saw an apparition. It's not bad. Give me your plaque. Can the next examinee step forward? Good luck. So he really was an examinee. That young swordsman has guts. Well, if he's from another province, where else would he be able to show sword techniques in front of a martial artist of the Desolate Fortress? Even receiving one piece of advice is incredibly precious. You may begin. When did the sword even move? All I felt was the force created by the movement. The future of the Desolate Fortress is right here. Hand over your plaque. Number 13. Be on your way. Next up. Are you perhaps the son of a famous family? Does that change anything? After entering Desolate Fortress, all that matters is your martial arts, talent, and effort. So you really plan on passing the Desolate Fortress's trial. Isn't that why everyone came? Not just me, but you as well. I thank you. Now I'll be on my way. I hope that kind and talkative Wan Chang passes the second exam too. The second exam is a tournament where you compete against others with your martial arts. I have 3 weeks until the second exam. Considering the upcoming exam, The correct choice is to train my skills. I will train the Zheng clan's movement art and rapid sword arts, as well as the scripture of origin ability, an amplified movement technique. 3 weeks later. Until you are called, examinees should wait in here. This makes me feel discouraged in a way. I heard that the white martial arts outfit signifies an elementary-level martial artist. But how is it that his energy is so strong? Isn't it obvious? Even just wearing white means your future is promisingly guaranteed. Young Lord Zheng, you've gotten even taller. I did accomplish something. I would like for you to remember that winning is not what's important. Important in this exam. Even just having one of the 2 matches of the tournament, it's enough to catch the eye of one of the desolate fortress masters who will be watching. Although that's the hardest part. Does that mean you can win a match and still fail? Yes. And the problem is that the exam supervisors are going to have higher standards today. Why is that? I heard that the White Qilin is competing at today's Desolate Fortress trial. The White Qilin from Namgung? Yes, he wiped out a notorious group of bandits before he was even 15. He beheaded the swordmaster of the unorthodox faction, the Shrouded Assassin. There are even rumors that he defeated all of the up-and-rising fighters at the 8 Great Families Dragon and Phoenix tournament when he was only 18. If he's a young fighter from the Namgung family, just what does he lack? If he already has the martial dignity, why is he trying to join the Desolate Fortress? It's because he's a child of a concubine. He can't become the patriarch. If one rises to the position of the Desolate Fortress Lord's captain, it's of similar standing to a patriarch of the 8 Great Families. You have more power. If anything, the Desolate Fortress maintains the order of the Jianghu in the center of the Central Plains. Nenyang, Henan Province, Xinyu County's Zhengyanshin, please come out. I hope to see you again here in the Desolate Fortress. Yes. Not even knowing your final destination. Mere despair. You must be the moth that's struggling around. Who am I, you ask? May I begin now? I wonder who will take him. The squad leaders are going to be fighting over him. The squad leaders are going to be fighting over him. He seems stronger than us. I wouldn't expect any less from a Namgung. Namgung? Then, that guy must be the White Qilin Namgung Hashin. Are we going to be able to witness the boundless heaven technique today? He looks like he's about 5 years older than me. It doesn't seem like he's at a level I can't reach. Thanks to my family's martial techniques, I am more fit than he is, but I am below him in other aspects. I am Namgung Hashin of the Namgung clan. I've mainly trained in the boundless heaven technique and the infinite steps. Nice to meet you. I trained the Zheng clan movement art. Are you not going to use your sword? The main essence of the technique I've been practicing recently is unpredictability. If it works, I should be able to get him to let his guard down. Begin. What? What was that? Namgung H-Washin 1, the White Qilin. What a terrifying, delightful sword. I lost. What? What do you mean? He lost. Zheng Yunshin. Such a scary, delightful fighter. I think he's younger than him by at least 5 years, too. Can he not use true energy with his techniques yet? There was a hidden, powerful martial artist in Henan. I'm scared of what he'll become. Hey, did you say your name is Zheng Yunshin? Yes. There is another garden if you go north from here. Stand by there. All right. I would love it if you could duel with me another time. That's what I would like to say. I'll look forward to it. Someone as young as him passed. I thought that Namgung Huashan would get in first. I knew that there would be no chance of winning if the fight dragged on, which is why I used the most extreme form of the delightful sword I knew, as soon as the duel began. However, because Namgung Huashan had imbued his sword with his true energy, my sword broke. It was a failure on my end for rashly using delightful sword, but for him to admit defeat instead, I guess that is the nobleness of a renowned family. Can he not use true energy with his techniques yet? The Bijang clan is a third-rate branch in Xinyu County. If there was someone in the household who knew how to use such a skill, there was no way I would not have learned it. However, I know it now. I realized how it should be used the moment I witnessed it. I get it now. It isn't just as simple as putting my energy into the sword. I can use the true energy as a medium to become one with the sword. Sword resonation. Impossible. But he's so young. This sensation, as if the sword and my body are united. This must be body-sword unification.